Following program is rated TVMA for mature audiences only. I tried to tell them not to curse, but it happens.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that spit.
Welcome back. It's your guy Dan the Statement, and this is your Monday Night Raw review for March 31st, 2025. All I have to say is, hell yeah. Hell yeah. WWE's been hitting on the cruise control too long, and tonight they finally hit the gas on our road to WrestleMania. And just think about this, guys. This time last year, WrestleMania would be happening this weekend. And we got 20 more days to wait till WrestleMania night 1. That's too long to hit the cruise. But tonight, I have to say, this show was fan-fucking-tastic. Every bit of it was entertaining. The matches were great. Some of the back segments were a little but we'll talk about the little things. But tonight, we're going through the motions. They're replaying everything that's happened for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And then we open up to London. Drone shot to Let's Go Cena. Cena sucks. And what do we hear as soon as... Thanks, Bobby. As soon as the first beat hits.
Hello.
It's John Cena!
That's right. John Cena starts the night off. Old Jim Varney with the bald spot walks down to the ring and is doing his sad face. Right when he goes to pull up the mic, we hear Adween in my throat. Oh my God, it's Cody Rhodes. Yeah, Cody Rhodes music hit. He does his normal. Oh, hanging on with the fans. Cena looks a little agitated. Rhodes makes his pretty little time, gets in there. Cena brings up the mic and Cody goes, No. You've had 2 weeks to talk. He goes, it's my turn. He goes, let me do your job for you. Cody Rhodes tried to pull an 8 Mile. He thought he was B-Rabbit. And this was his winning the battle of words. That shit didn't happen. It was great promo, though. I will say this. Both guys had great promos. And I wrote a list. And I am going to go over a little bit of it. Not the entire thing. Cody said, let me do your job for you. I know I'm not hard to own. He tried to pull the 8 Mile. He said, I got a little bit of a lisp. You probably know that. Especially when I do my S's. Here's a word for you. Stardust. That's a twofer. That's a twofer. I've got a arm tattoo on my neck. So that's 3. And he goes, and I got booted from a company I created. Or booed from a company I created. So that's 4. And then he says, maybe Superman really is dead. He goes, you have lied to these people. So why don't you take the time, tell us the real reason why. And Cena cooked. He fucking cooked. So I'm not going to reduce down and punch down to your level. I'm not going to cook you. I'm going to bury you. You've been protected for too long. I don't bury talent. I am the talent. I bury mediocrity. Whoa. I probably fucked that up. Basically, I mean, some of this he just repeated a little bit. Basically said that Cody Rhodes was his chauffeur. They rode together. You know, Cody leached off of him, learned everything from him, how to be successful, how to do all this. But still, he learned how to be undeniable but he is underwhelming. That hit a little hard because that's kind of true. Because you are not talented, you're too perfect, too polished, too rehearsed. You rely on lazy gimmicks to get over. All you've done is trick these people to fall in love with mediocre. I will body you before your first breath. He doesn't act like me. He doesn't talk like me. And you don't work like me. Cody goes, maybe I was chosen. They chose me. Can you say the same? This is where it gets funny to me. You were chosen by a man that is no longer here and we don't talk about it. Vince, it is true. Vince shoved John Cena down our throats for so many years. And you can't say, let's be real, every fan during the Attitude Era up to the PG era fucking hated John Cena. Only kids and women like John Cena. And some dwarves. Yeah. I didn't mind him, but I was always tired of him always being the main event. I mean, yeah, it's cliche to say, but you know, he was the one burying talent. Wade Barrett. Daniel Bryan at one point. He tried to bury CM Punk. He tried to bury Batista at one point. Didn't work. John has a reputation in the business of being that guy. Everyone is scared of you on the mic. I'm not. You got more dick in that promo than you do in your jorts. Who sold out to The Rock? I know this shit's scripted, and some of the stuff does work, and some of it doesn't. I have a hard time believing that this Cody Rhodes, the face dirty Cody Rhodes, is this badass. He's not. He's the new age John Cena. He goes, but with all that, I can still say, you're still my hero. But also, you're a piece of shit. That was great. That was a great line. I enjoyed that. Because I was like, oh, this motherfucker he just made that bed that he's going to have to lie in it. Through all this stuff, he goes, basically John says, I make Empire for billionaires. All you've done is take their kids' money. Pretty funny. He says, see you at WrestleMania. He goes to walk away. He goes, hey, John, just remember this. Not at one time whatsoever have they ever chanted to me, you can't wrestle. That line hit hard. Because that's true. That is so fucking true. Oh. Cena came in, went to square off with him. Cena turned, tried to go for a cheap shot. Cody Rhodes got him in the crossroads. Stood there for a second and then gave him. And John Cena sold the shit. Here's my problem with that. You have Roman Reigns, who used the same finisher on Cody Rhodes and got 2 count. He goes, yeah, of course it didn't work because that move fucking sucks. It sucks. It's a shit move. But you got John Cena laying on the ground like he just went through a 2-hour match, and yeah, like he sold the shit out of this. Make it make sense, WWE, please. There should have been more to it. But hey, that was the opener. It lasted a good 30 minutes or so. Let's see. How long did that promo last, guys? Yeah, 22 minutes. Oh well. Next, we have a brand new match. It was The New Day wanting to prove to Pierce that, you know, they're in contention for the tag titles. And then we got the music. New Catch Republic is back. Tyler Bate is back from injury, and he looked decent. He looked great. He was ready. Him and Butch had a match. And yeah, even though the New Day cheated, I'm glad the New Day picked up the W in this match. It was a decent match. It was entertaining. Like I said, most of the stuff was entertaining tonight. War Raiders came out, did a stare down with the New Day. Probably going to have a multi-match for the belts, if not at WrestleMania, probably the Raw or SmackDown before WrestleMania. Backstage, Jimmy and Jay had a small segment, and it felt off. There was something, you know what WWE's doing. As soon as Jimmy slapped the shit out of Gunther, you knew that, okay, this is going to be a repeat of Roman beating down on Jimmy, making Jay quit or making him submit to his will. So I figured this match is what's going to happen. He's going to beat the shit out of Jimmy, which is what happened, but fantastic fucking match. Great match. I enjoyed this so much. And to me, even with my buddies, we're all sitting there talking. Should have Jay won? Or this should be a match for Jimmy to be at WrestleMania? Jimmy, the last 2 weeks, has put in work. And he's looked good doing it. He hasn't missed a step. Jimmy is highly underrated in the family. Highly underrated. I know everyone talks about the Usos, how they're great together, but Jay's better alone. No, not true. Jimmy is where it's at. Big Jim. It was an amazing match. Gunther won. He kept pulling Jimmy's head up, and Jimmy held his own for a long time. And then, so finally, Gunther won. Puts on the belt, puts Jimmy in a chokehold, and then here comes Jay. Jay attacks. Gunther's on the run. Runs away. Jimmy is beat. He is like tired. He's selling it very well. Sorry, guys, I was a little tired. And even though Jay run Gunther off, they were trying to get him to the back. Gunther comes back, beats on both of them, slams a security guard on the stairs after Jay. He zip ties one hand of Jay to the ring ropes, pulls Jimmy in, and starts beating the shit out of him and throws him out. At one point, of course, Jimmy bladed. You didn't see it on TV, but he just started pouring blood. And it was just a great fucking visual because Jay's handcuffed on the rope and he can't get to his brother. And Gunther is dismantling him, aka Shades of Roman Reigns. Oh man. So I like what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it where Gunther looks like he's impossible to beat. Jay has no chance in hell at winning, pun intended. So that way he's sympathetic, he's a baby face, and he is the underdog. The Daniel Bryan, the Kofi Kingston, the underdog. Jay's winning at WrestleMania. Jay's winning. Next, we got a tag match, which I said last week, which I was proven correct. Penta teaming with Braun Breaker versus Judgment Day. Before the match, Judgment Day had a little segment in the back. Liv, that little devil, she's trying to put some issues between Finn and Dom. And we all know which way this is headed. But here we go. So this match was great. It was great. The fans were into it. I was into it. Dom even looked strong in this match, which is hard to say, but Don's a phenomenal talent. Penta's a phenomenal talent. Braun, every one of these guys that were doing great. It was a little under shady deals with the Judgment Day as always, but accidentally on purpose is what I like to call it. Braun Breaker speared Penta. They threw Braun out, got the pin. The Judgment Day picked up the W. And I'm like, is this a heels night win only? Is that what's going on here? Is every match a heel going to win? We had a backstage segment carrying Cross, Logan Paul, AJ Styles. AJ Styles came out, calls out Logan Paul. I'm not going to talk about it any more than that. Just go back and watch that part. The final match of the night. We had some things with Luger Kaiser as well. It's just not worth talking about. I'm already blabbed enough about Cody and them. Our final match, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky, with special guest referee BB Bianca Belair for the Women's World title. I love this. Bianca normally wears pants. She needs to wear more shorts because she looked phenomenal. Her abs were showing more. Her legs, you can see how defined they were. She is jacked and she looks amazing. BB, keep up the good work. But this match was phenomenal. It was great. And it ended like you thought it would. Rhea inadvertently kicked BB. She ran out of the ring and Rhea pinned Io and the crowd counted to 15. I counted to 10. They counted to 15. That was a fast count. She got pissed off. Then Io drop kicked her. It ended in a double disqualification on both of them. No winner. So that means Io retained. BB versus Io Sky WrestleMania. Of course, Rhea's not happy about this. They all just started beating each other to hell. I enjoyed this. The women have put on such a great show these last 4 or 5 months. They're killing the guys when it comes into match quality. The interaction from the fans. Women's wrestling is hot right now. And I never thought I was going to say that about any women, any roster, any company. Usually, if you go back and watch some of my videos, I'm like, they're girls. I don't recognize them because they're not on TV that much. Now I pay attention, and these girls are on fire. They put some of the men's matches to shame. 100%. So, we know Jay's winning at WrestleMania. We already know of a few matches. You got Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight title. You've got the Randy Orton KO grudge match. You've got Charlotte Flair versus Tiffy. You've got probably Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and BB. You've got Cody Rhodes, John Cena. And you've got CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins in their grudge match. That's one night worth of shit. Okay, we all know that Cody and Cena are going to main event night 2. I will be very surprised if Cody and Cena headline night 1. But I don't put it past WWE. My only gripe with this is Jay is not getting the main event. And I know the IWC's out there. They're like, look, Seth he hasn't had a main event for his title in a while. Neither is Drew McIntyre. The last few Rumble winners have not main evented WrestleMania. I get that. But here's the thing. Jay is super over. The fans love him. He's got a lot of momentum. He is this year's Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston, so on and so forth, of people who it's their year. Taking that main event spot from him and that celebration at the end of the night, you know, when everyone rushes to the ring to congratulate, taking that away from Jey Uso is very disheartening to the fans. I feel a certain type of way about it, and I'll tell you how I feel about it. I'm torn. I love the fact that Jey Uso is going to get his title shot and may even win. I am so fucking happy that CM Punk is finally getting his WrestleMania main event. He can retire after this and be totally perfect in his career to me. I am a CM Punk glazing fanboy. I am a mark for CM Punk. He is my favorite wrestler. Always has been. And Roman Reigns is a main event WrestleMania no matter what. Roman doesn't need a belt. Roman is the main event. Seth could be said the same. He always deserves the main event of WrestleMania. Punk, does he deserve it? Probably not in a lot of eyes of people, but you know what? I'm fucking happy he's finally getting that for himself. You could tell on Friday how he was crying. That was real. That wasn't fake tears. That was him holding back emotion. It was a real thing. But if Cena and Cody are the last match on night 2, that just means no matter what, these two matches are the main events. Because there's no way in hell they're putting Cena and Cody in the middle of a show, beginning of a show. It's not going to fucking happen. But to take this away from Jay, that upsets me just a little bit. But thank you guys for coming to the channel and giving us subscribes. The likes are up, everything's up, the comments. Thank you guys for checking out the podcast. It is now going to be dual streamed, not only on the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, but also right here on the Statement Wrestling Podcast. I am a co-host of the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. It's Thursdays, 7:30-ish on Instagram, X. What else are we on? Yeah. Facebook, YouTube for the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, YouTube for the Statement. And yeah, so come in, check us out. We had a lot of fun. Our last episode was crazy funny, especially the last little bit. We have a good time. We play around. We're not all serious. We go back and forth with the comments. We have a lot of fun. Come check us out. Also, if you're here, keep your boy subscribed. So, thank you guys for coming out. And as always, be good people. And remember, CM Punk is a WrestleMania main eventer. Suck it!
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change because